Hey, yo, it's K Divine. I'm coming back with another message. They taught you not to trust yourself. One thing that narcissists are really good at is making you feel like what you know and what you experienced may not be the truth. They love to twist things and say, like, that didn't happen and you're crazy. And, like, just watch my last message. I kind of went into that. But they taught you not to trust yourself. That's the reason, the way that narcissists are able to control you and control your life is by keeping you second guessing yourself. They do it very well. Oftentimes they will be the one that's in the wrong, yet they will find a way to twist it and put it on you and make you apologize. They could have done something to you, hurt your feelings, ruined your birthday, made you late to work, something, and somehow they'll find a way to twist it on you, and then you end up apologizing at the end of the conversation. It's like, how the hell did that happen? They always are the victim. They're never in the wrong. They can never take accountability. And the crazy part about it is that the narcissist doesn't even like you. The reason why they keep you around is for your energy. They need that energy in order to survive. They need to utilize your energy so they can go off and, go into, other spaces and collect energy from other people. They need you. You're grade A supply, man. And they want you to not trust yourself so that all the problems that they have in their life, they can blame it on you. And people will believe them. They can say, well, I'm struggling with this because, well, my partner, I love them, but I don't know. I think they're cheating on me, when they're really the ones that are out here cheating. They'll tell everyone that you're the one out here doing all the heinous things, and even make you second guess and question yourself, like, did I flirt with someone? And did I say hello funny? Like, they'll come up with anything. They will come up with anything in order to make you look like you are the perpetrator of everything. And see, the way that you get out of this, the way that you combat this, be silent. Sometimes you gotta gray rock them. Gray rocking is you have to gray rock when you don't have a choice but to talk to them. Like, if you're co-parenting with somebody, you have to gray rock. If you're living with them, you have to gray rock them, because there has to be some sort of communication. You can't just not talk to them, but you don't have to give them everything that they want, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to manipulate you into putting you into a predicament where they try to, come out on top and be the victor. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you look stupid. They're trying to make you become everything that they've been telling people that you are. Okay? So I need you to understand that when you're dealing with these narcissists, you have to stand firm in what you know. If something feels off, it is. It's off. And if you're not sure exactly what it is, you need to take some steps back. You need to evaluate the situation, and you need to pray on it. You use your discernment and know what you're getting into before you open your mouth and speak. Do not put your foot in your mouth. Don't get into these arguments. Don't get into these shouting matches with these people. Don't be out here calling them names. If you calling them names and stuff, make sure it's in private and you by yourself. Don't do it to their face. Wait until you're in a comfortable position in a spot or around someone who's trusted and let loose. If you're in therapy, that's the place to do it. Call them every type of bitch and hoe that you need to call them to make yourself feel better, but don't do it in front of them, because that's what they want. They want you to be doing that. They want you to do that. They want you to sit up here and cuss them out and call them names so that they can record you, or use some sort of recording device on you, so they can go and show people and say, see, I told you, look at her, look at him, look at how they speak to me, I'm the victim. They're not the victim. They never been the victim. They have been messing with you. They have been hurting you. They have been cheating on you. They have been doing all different types of stuff, lying on you, slandering your name, turning people against you. They have done everything that you can possibly think of. And the worst part about it is that they will never be honest with you about it. You can confront them all day and say, hey, what's the deal? Do you like me? Do you love me? And they'll say, why you always bringing, they'll immediately make it into an argument because they can't admit it. They can't admit that they're the ones using you. They can't say that out loud, because if they tell you out loud, yeah, I'm using you, yeah, I don't care about you, that blows up their whole entire game. They whole spot finna blow up if you do that. So what do you need to do? Be still. Stay silent. This too shall pass. The narcissist can't go on like this forever. The narcissist done dug themselves a hole. So, the Bible says that they will fall in the pit that they dug for you. And that is true, because they thought that they were burying you under all these lies. They thought they were burying you under all the slander. They thought they were burying you with everything that they were throwing at you, all these accusations, everything. But in the end, if you hold on to your truth and you stand firm, you stand 10 toes down in everything that you know, the truth will prevail. And they will end up being looked at like, well, didn't you say this? Didn't you say that? You've been saying this for years. You said that this is about this person. So why is it that this is happening? Blah, 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 blah. The shit is going to come out. The shit is going to come out. It's going to come out. And there is going to be a rude awakening for those people. This is going to be a major tower moment for your enemies, because they thought that they had won. These people celebrated too early. They was sitting back, clinging champagne glasses, beer bottles, having whole parties with cake and ice cream. Like, yeah, we got this motherfucker. We got them. Oh, we about to win so big. And then you went and flipped the script on them. And then they went into panic mode. And they didn't realize that panic, they thought that going into panic mode was going to help them win, but really it's making them lose more. The more negative stuff that they do to you, the worse their karma is going to be. The worse that things are going to come back on them. They thought that doing all that stuff was going to do something, but the only thing it's doing is backfiring on their ass real quick. And I done told y'all, I've been hearing a lot. People, like I've heard, I think I said this already, but I'm seeing somebody took out a second mortgage on their home to pay somebody to gang stalk you or pay people to do spell work on you, and that all that money gone. Somebody is losing their money right now because they paying people to watch you, and they not gonna have much left to these people not gonna sit out here and do this shit for free. Your gang stalkers are getting bored. You're not very entertaining. You ain't out here acting crazy. You ain't out here doing nothing. But they watching you, and they're bored. They don't understand why none of their tactics work on you. It's like, because you've elevated past this already. You've been past this months ago, years ago, and they don't even understand. They have no idea. They want you to be crazy. They want you to act crazy so they can justify their actions towards you. And I say this all the time. Don't give them no peace in that. Don't give your enemies any peace. They want to be able to sleep at night. And even if you did crash out, they still not going to be able to sleep at night, because all the lies that they told are going to haunt them. Them demons are going to keep them up at night. You can't do people wrong and expect to be blessed. You just can't do that. And that's what them folks thought that was going to happen. They thought they could get away with it, and they can't. They won't get away with this. They're panicking right now. They're having sleepless nights. They're having anxiety. They're feeling like the walls are caving in on them because they don't know which way to go. They can't go over it. They can't go under it. So they have to go through it, and they're trying to avoid it at all costs. They are trying to avoid the karma, but they can't. You got to deal with it. All actions have consequences. This is basic psychology. All actions have consequences. You either get a positive consequence or a negative consequence, and it depends on what you've done. If you do negative things, you'll oftentimes get a negative consequence. Some of these people are going to prison, not just jail, they're going to prison for the things that they have done towards you. And in that time when that happens, there's no need to celebrate like people going to prison. Like, that's not a great thing. But be glad that you made it through. You don't have to celebrate your enemy's downfall, but just celebrate the fact that you were the one that survived and that you got through it. I've been hearing a lot lately, like, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. These people are possessed by demons. It's not the flesh that we are fighting against. We fight not with flesh and blood, but with principalities and rulers of darkness in high places. These people are possessed by demonic entities, and them demons tell them to do these things. This is why when everything is said and done, they be looking so lost, because they can't believe that they did all these things. The devil promised them a harvest. The devil promised them that they were going to be prosperous after all of this. And it's not looking that way. They thought they had you. They thought they had you down. They thought they knew that you... Sorry, y'all. They thought they knew what was going to happen, but they didn't. It's gonna be okay. You will win. Y'all stay strong. I love y'all. It's K Divine. Bye.